A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of tensions between the United States and China, President Donald Trump has publicly accused China of violating a recent trade agreement aimed at easing tariffs. The accusations, posted on Trump's social media platform, have raised concerns about the stability of the trade truce negotiated earlier this month in Switzerland. Trump stated, "China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated ITS agreement with US. So much for being Mr. Nice Guy." However, he did not specify the exact nature of the alleged violations. This latest development comes after U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer indicated in an interview that China has been slow to comply with the terms of the agreement, particularly regarding critical minerals. Greer expressed concern over China's failure to resume the flow of these essential materials, which are crucial for various industries. The trade agreement, which had initially boosted investor confidence by slashing tariffs, has now been thrown into uncertainty. The U.S. had agreed to reduce tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, while China committed to lowering tariffs on U.S. products from 125% to 10%. These reduced tariffs were meant to remain in place for 90 days as both countries worked towards a more comprehensive trade deal. However, the recent comments by Trump and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who described the trade talks as a bit stalled, have sparked fears of a renewed trade war. Bessent suggested that a direct conversation between Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping might be necessary to break the deadlock. The last communication between the two leaders occurred back in January, prior to Trump's inauguration. The trade agreement had generated optimism on Wall Street, alleviating recession fears as markets rallied in response to the news. Yet, the ongoing tensions have led to a slight decline in U.S. stocks following Trump's remarks. Furthermore, the legal landscape surrounding the tariffs has also shifted, with a federal appeals court temporarily reinstating tariffs that had been invalidated by a lower court ruling. This adds another layer of complexity to the already fraught trade relationship. The Trump administration's approach to China has included not only tariffs but also restrictions on technology and student visas, further straining diplomatic relations. As the situation unfolds, both U.S. and Chinese officials remain tight-lipped, with no immediate response from China's foreign ministry regarding Trump's accusations. The future of U.S.-China trade relations hangs in the balance as both nations navigate this turbulent period. Investors and political analysts alike are closely watching for any signs of progress or further escalation in the ongoing trade saga. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.